Hey everyone, welcome to Stratele Studios. I'm Jeff Castanon. Welcome to another no pause video reaction and analysis. Today I have for you what I suspect is a beautiful piece of music. Why? Why do I suspect that? Well, because this is a request from my patron Brian, and he had made the comment about listening to this because he knows I'm such an Aaron Copland fan, and he said, if you like that, you're going to love this. So this is Craig Russell, and the composition is called City Gate, a Methodist hymn. There's no video for it, so I'm just going to put that up there, and we're going to listen to this together. All right, let's hit that play button. Here we go. Oh, it's got such an Americana sound to it. The shift in timbre. That is one beautiful piece of music. Wow. Yeah. There's a lot to say about this. I want to start with talking about something that I really notice in this particular composition, and that is the shift in timbre. You know, the string section has a certain overall tone to it with the cellos and those violins and violas and all of that. There's a certain characteristic, a certain overall tone to that section. And then you've got woodwinds and you got flutes and you got horns, and each of these sections have a certain timbre, a certain sound to it, a characteristic, a personality. And what I love about this composition is how it shifts from these sections, and it gives you a different feeling. Even if they're playing the same notes, it's still a different landscape. And it reminds me of, like, I'm a huge fan of the cinema and filmmaking and all that. And I'm always watching for colorization and color correction and how they do this in certain films. One film that comes to mind is Gattaca, because there's an overall, I think it's a green hue to the whole film, and it puts you in a certain mood, certain feel. I'm not sure if it's green or blue-green or something, but there's a color to that film that is otherworldly. And because they colorize the film like that, it makes you feel like you're in another world. So, and then when scenes change, and even I've seen this on certain shows on TV that are really, really good shows, that they use this colorization to evoke a certain mood or feeling, you know, that they want you to feel. And I feel the same way when I listen to this composition, because these shifts are like colorizations to me. And it's just really, really, really super interesting, that effect that Craig Russell has when he is composing. Another thing that stands out to me is his remarkable use of the orchestra, because when I hear certain things like bells and triangles and all that kind of stuff, I almost forget that they're in the orchestra when I'm so, like, enveloped in the cellos and you know, the sounds of French horns, or the sounds of, you know, the woodwinds or whatever. I'm always, like, delighted when I hear those, you know, bell-like instruments, because they sparkle and they make the music sparkle. And I love that, because I forget that they're there until I hear them, and I'm like, oh, what a wonderful effect that was. And they did that in this song at this one point where I was like, oh, you know, just even the triangle, just even a single hit on that triangle, because there's a section where I think it just starts off with that single hit, and then you hear some more bell stuff going on. But this composition is so interesting, and I don't know what comes to mind for you. The name of the composition is Gate City, but for me and my mind that has been filled with fantasy, novels and movies and all that my whole life, I definitely envision this Gate City when I'm listening to this. It adds to the effect for me. It adds to the enjoyment of this for me. Oh, Brian, thank you so much, man. Yeah, you nailed it. You knew I'd like this, and I really, really like this. Yeah, that was very, very cool. I'll put information in the description about this, whatever I could find, and I hope that you enjoyed it too. Oh, man, beautiful stuff. All right, well, Come back for more. We'll see you next time. Bye-bye.